Good evening to my YouTube audience. Today we will take the another new topic, transformation of social moments. In the social moment, when we cross check with it has some history and the present status with their future ideologies or future targets or the objectives. When we cross check the history, we found some changes has taken place, some transfers has taken place, concepts are changed from A to B, that is passed to the present. According to Mr. Clark, what he said, when the changes has taken place, transformation has taken place, we observed there are two ways. One is contextual culture, second one is polity and economics. According to Jed, he used to compare the American versus European social movements, particularly in US and also West European social movements are moving towards the reformation, oriented to reformation. That is, earlier form is not good, so that they are moving to the reformation. And pure east side of the European, that is Eastern European population, they are also having the social movements, but those are regime challenges. In developed societies, we found the 6 varieties of the ideas. One is sharing the culture. In the absence of social movement, it was shared. So absence of shared culture, absence of orientation of structure, and lack of space in unconventional structures, and also criticism towards the state, and finally co-option of dissidence. What is dissidence? Dissidence is nothing but oppose, are not interested, not accepted, even if it is the official order. So co-option of dissidence. In which place it is? In developed societies it has taken place. If it is developing, underdeveloping, we do not have that much of guts to oppose the official orders. In this situation, we cannot find the mobilization of the collective action. When the people are at the chaos or the mesh, we cannot mobilize the social movements. But according to Till, all majority of the social movements are more or less institutionalized. Institutionalized means they are having some rules and regulation for their movements. If you cross check with the number of social movements, we found these social movements, they never belong to the either union or any party. They do not have individual party or individual union. Sometimes they will mix, they will form, again they will disperse. But their act is very important. They will be the best supporter for the political companionship. That is, finally the politicians are using their power for their convenience. And then the collective mobilization, new identity formation. One is collective mobilization. Second one is identity, new identity, not old one, new identity formation. These two are very important in the new social movements. Why? Because its internal components are more powerful. Why? Because these internal components are giving the chance to undergo the change. Change is a beauty. Change is must, no one can escape that. When the social movement started, at that time their ideology is different. Slowly it is in the middle, slightly some changes has taken place. At the end again changes has taken place. So that collective mobilization and new identity formation components are more powerful. Why? Because it brings the changes. Where they will bring the changes? Ideas, organization, leadership, subjectivity and idealism. You see, first I told you the idea. Idealism and idea both are not same. Ideas is thinking process, thought process, that much. Idealism is already formed and framed. And number of rules or ideas practice, they are attached with the idealism. Ism is equal to rules attached. Example, communism. Communist party rules and regulations. Casteism, caste rules and regulations. Like that you should accept it. So idea is different, idealism is different. And finally, orientation. Orientation program is, this is nothing but the training like that. So here for the collective mobilization, new identity formation has the components which are more powerful to bring the changes. Those elements are ideas, organization, subject leadership, subjectivity, and then idealism and orientation. Then according to Mukherjee, so Indian social scientist, he found there are two types of social movements. One is revolutionary social movements. Second one is quasi-social movements. Revolutionary social movement, revolution, the word where it comes under the changing process. Change is appeared in the four forms. One is growth form, progress form, evolutionary form or revolutionary form. In any way, either positive or negative. Which word we used it? Revolutionary form. And then development, then leads to the sustainable development. So the change is appeared in the four phases. We are at the third phase. Third phase, negative point. Revolutionary social movements. Where we will observe, where we have seen, it is appeared in a wider range, far range. That is between one group to another group, inter. If it is the quasi-social movements, it never go for the another group. Within the group, the changes has taken place. Intra, within a system, changes. That is, revolutionary means one system to the another system, one group to the another. That's why we are using the larger area, intergroup revolution. Here it is in the quasi, within the group only the changes had been taken place. That is intra and inter. And then according to sociologists, when we are studying the history of social movements, one day or other day, after a long time or a particular time, it will turn off into routinization. What is the meaning of routinization? Routinization means minimizing the routine activity, reducing the routine activity. When the social movements at the starting period is more powerful with the maximum amount of the people. As time goes on, its number is minimized, the time is also minimized. That's why sociologists are telling the history of social movements, when we observed, we found they were turned off towards the routinization. Then according to M.S. Rao, what he said, here it is. When the social movement, so many years it is going on doing. After one fine day, they got the good results, favorable action. Then they want to establish it. The social movement design, fame, form will turn into political party. When we attend the political party, There is no need to continue the revolution or agitation or strikes, whatever it may be. So what Mr. M.S. Rao noticed is, as time passes on, when the things are materialized, then the social movement will be turned or established into political parties, then automatically the social movement agitation activity will be seized and stopped. Then, according to Woman, what he said, a collective action or mobilization. For what collective action? To mobilize people or resources, whatever it may be. And institutionalization means rules and regulation. These two are very important. They are always goes with one another, each other, with coexistence. Without another one cannot live. Without the cooperation with the rules and regulation, agitation cannot be taken place. Social movement cannot be continued. So here it is mobilization with the help of collective action and institutionalization. Both are coexisting. So both are having the common understanding. As a result, new mobilization had taken place. New forms, new ideas are coming, new mobilization had been taken place. Then switch over to the another point. Agrarian labor movement. Agrarian is equal to, maybe some people say peasant, some people say agriculture, some people say the agriculture related labor activities. So whatever it may be, it is related to the agriculture. So agrarian labor, but not the landlords. Agrarian labor movement. In which place in India? Kerala. Leads to routinization. Routinization means minimize the routine intensity. Then build the bureaucratic structure or upgrade the bureaucratic structure, and then switch over to the emergence of parallel elite group. When the group of people leading with rules and regulation, what about the aristocratic people? So the emergence of parallel elite group. All these areas, all these points, concepts are useful to establish the social movement as a institutionalized form. Agrarian labor movement in Kerala leads to the routinization, build up or the upgrade the bureaucratic structure, and finally the emergence of parallel elite group. All these 3 points concepts are important for the formation of institutionalized form of social movements. And then mobilization is always give the effect. Where it give the effects? Not economic, not the marriage system, not the family. Only its main aim is political system. The mobilization action will affect on polity or political strategies or political structures. And finally, new action, new mobilization, new mobilized collective action for what? It gives to the new ideas. New ideas are useful to see the latest problems and fulfill their needs. It is going to meet and satisfy the modern social movement needs and the desires. So finally we can also say the social structure will meet. Which social structure? The novel or new social structure with the help of mobilization. It is going to satisfy the new challenges. So for future coming problems also these people are keeping readily the answers. So new structures satisfy the new challenges. It's a matter of single word, single statement answer. These are the transformation of social system. Once again I will go through. According to Mr. Clark, the history of social movements are observed. We found that some systems are transferred, and we found there are two ways. One is contextual cultures, second one is polity and economics. And another point is, when we compare the Europeans and the Americans, the social movements, if it is American and West Europeans bring together and their social movements are oriented towards the reformation, that is reformation. Already form is there, but that is not good. Reformation. But only east side of the Eastern Europeans social movements are regime the challenges. Whatever it needs in the kingdom, they are going to answer to them demands. And then in developing society, we observed few important points also. In the absence of shared culture, in the absence of grassroots orientation structures, lack of unconventional structures, and then here it is criticize the state and then switch over to the co-option of dissidence. Dissidence means reject the official policies. So in this situation, we cannot see the new social movement, new mobilizations, new ideas also. So till set, almost all social movements have been turned into institutionalized. That is, they are running, they are following adopted the rules and regulations. When you think about the aim of the social movements, they never form the group, they never form the union group, they never form the party, but their actions are very important to favor the political companionship or political company. Then collective mobilization, new identity formation, these two are very important in social movements. Why? Because it has the very qualitative components. These qualitative components bring the changes in the social movements. What are the qualitative components? One is idea, second one is organization, third one is leadership, fourth one is the subjectivity, fifth one is idealism. There is a difference between idea and idealism. And the last one is orientation. Then Mr. Mukherjee has decided or divided these social movements are two types. One is revolutionary social movement, second one is quasi-social movement. In revolutionary social movements, where it works, its effect is far range, in a wider area, but that is group to group, intergroup. Whereas the quasi-social movement, only within the group, within the system, the changes had been taken place. And then according to some sociologists, when we cross-check the history of social movement, for a certain period they are going agitation for continuing the agitation for the strengthening of the social movements. After some time, they turned off, moving towards the routinization. Routinization is equal to minimize the routine activity, reduce the routine activity. According to Mr. M.S. Rao, he found after a prolonged time, when the social movements are continuing, finally they got the number of favorism from the public. Then they want to form the new political party, established a new political party. At that time, when the party is established, there is no need to continue the social movement. Then switch over to the woman. Woman is telling mobilization and institutionalization. These two are always just like the friends. Both are living together, inter-exchange, coexisting. During this process, new ideas, new mobilization is started because of the coexistence only. Good relationship between these two, institutionalization and mobilization. Institutionalization means with rules and regulation, they are mobilizing the social movement. That's why, meanwhile, the new dimensions, the new mobilization started. Then, in Kerala, agrarian labor movement started. It leads to the routinization, upgrade the bureaucratic structures, and emerge the parallel elite group. These three, for what? These three are useful to confirm, to establish the social movements are almost all institutionalized. And another point, because of this collective action, it affects the quality of politics. Collective action affects the quality of politics. If the mobilization of collective action is very dull, it never disturbs the polity structure. Because it is going to affect means its quality may be increase, may be decrease, but not in the normal state. And finally, the new ideas will meet the new challenges. This is the information with respect to the transformation of social movement. By this, my lecture is completed. Please go through the video first. Many times I am telling. Then you go for the bullet shots. That is the short form, 1 minute form. And then please do like, share, if possible share, or else subscribe it. I may feel happy. Okay, this is Bindu taking leave from the YouTube platform. Good day and good night.